Welcome back to Wild Patch Homestead. It is all about the gardens this week, and we are getting stuck into starting seeds and finally getting the orchard in. If you're not aware, my name is Steph, my husband is Tim, and along with our three boys, we bought an abandoned property in southwest Victoria. What we're trying to do is grow our own food. So we used to have an urban property. So I'll link the video where I've gone back through our kind of history with homesteading. And what we're planning to do is grow enough food to be as self-sufficient as possible here on this new property. So we're starting everything from scratch. And yeah, we like to share every week what we're up to get there. So there's all sorts, from fencing to sorting out off-grid water systems, creating gardens, building up our orchard trees. Oh gosh, pulling things down because, like I said, this property is abandoned. Days like today where it is sunny and just beautiful, it really makes us feel the crunch because spring is around the corner. So I am using an online system to organize the garden this year. And apparently this week I need to put in my seeds for tomatoes, eggplants, and all of my capsicums and chilies and stuff. So I have these seed trays that take around 144 cells. They are kind of damaged and old, so we get what we can out of them. And I am going to get cracking on that. I have a crazy amount of seeds, and I've got more inside. There's all of this. 2 full bags, and this is just my tomatoes, capsicums, chilies, and I've got 1 packet of eggplant in here. And I'm going to try and get rid of as many of my old seeds as possible. Some are from 2019, 2020, because I was talking to Tim about it, and every year I want to have a new set of seeds. So every year we're using fresh seeds. It's not like using 5-year-old seeds. I mean, the germination rates are probably going to be terrible, but I can really find out if I need to replace any early in the season then. Everyone's out enjoying the sunshine. Got the 2 Wyandottes here. Tim and Hudson are cleaning up the old fire pit with their 2 little chickens and the dog. We've got the bonfire going. It's a shame the wind picked up, but it was lovely this morning. I have just finished the tray that I had set out for capsicums and the chilies. Now I've planted out Marconi golden capsicums. I had a few paprika seeds. I had some red peppers, no heat. Sweet banana peppers. Now that brand, I don't think I grew anything from that brand of seed. Well, we've got a couple of Californian wonders, and I'll need to probably buy more of that seed. I did 2 full rows of yellow capsicums that I had saved. Now I have no idea back in, when was it, 2022, what I saved that from. So whether it was homegrown or gifted to me or even store-bought. So I just thought I had so many seeds. I just smashed in 2 full rows and we'll just wait and see what happens. And then I moved on to chilies. Now, I've got some these Mulatto Islenos. I don't even know what they are. I've never grown them, and I've had the seed since about, I want to say, 8 years ago. So it might even be longer. It might even be almost a decade. So I just planted them all out. I have no clue what's going to happen with them. And I had a couple of Santa Fe Grandes. And then I've just done loads of jalapenos and cayennes because I grew them really well in my last garden. And so majority of them are saved seeds, and a couple left over from the original seed packets that I used, obviously many years ago. So I just used them all up. I then did a row of eggplant. It's just an heirloom mix from Happy Valley Seeds. So I'm curious to see whether they will germinate too. I believe I did grow them from that mix a few years ago. So we don't eat many eggplants in our family, but I can always gift the seedlings that I do have here if they all germinate, because I won't need that many plants. And then I basically finished off the rest of the tray with some cherry tomato varieties. I only did 2 varieties this season because
they grow like weeds, and I'll never need to plant a cherry tomato seed probably ever again. So I did honeybee tomatoes because we love those, and then I did a dark cherry tomato that was, I don't know, I guess a bird dropped the seed in my garden one year, and they were delicious. I have no idea what variety they are, but I really hope they grow because they were divine. And then I've just kind of done a bunch of different sourcing tomatoes I had from D&H Seeds, a couple of ram's horns left. I had a few Amish paste from Happy Valley Seeds, and then sourcing tomatoes that I had just saved over the years from I used to buy 20 kilo boxes. So I just always saved a bit of seed, and I've just kind of thrown those in for the last couple of rows. So we'll see what happens there. Now I'm going to move over to the next tray. Tim's over here working on what will be the garden shed. And just pulling things out, cleaning it up. It looks like it's going to fall down anyway. We have genuinely been worried that is going to blow away in the wind. We don't know how it's still standing. And the house when we got here it was so weird. There was like beds like perfectly made up still, just with like a decade of dust on them. But anywho, we stripped all of that out and just put it in there because the cattle were on the land. Like, we didn't want the cattle to like get hurt by all the stuff. So we just kind of shoved it all in there. We stripped all the carpets out of the house because we were concerned about dust mites. Obviously, there were going to be dust mites. And so it's all just been dumped in there. So Tim and Hudson have like moved that out to like our burn pile and rubbish kind of pile that we need to sort out. And just kind of working on that stuff today because Tim really wants to build the garden shed properly. Now we've got the water down there. He can put in a tap for me as well so I can water all of my seedlings. Alright, I've only done 2 and a little bit rows because I think that, because I'm doing 2 seeds per cell, and honestly that's a lot of tomato plants, and I want to do a second succession plant later on, like in a month's time or so. All of these tomato seeds in this tray are from D&H Seeds. Okay, I've got Yellow Mortgage Lifter, Costoluto, Florentino, probably butchered that, but that's okay. Saint Pierre, Brandywine Pink, and Purple Cherokee. The Purple Cherokees never produced good fruit in the last place that I lived. The plant grew fine, but the fruit just never really developed. So I would actually like to try those this year, and I've pretty much just used all of those seeds up. I had quite a few Purple Cherokee there, so I've done like 1.5 rows of them. See if we can actually get anything out of it. But yeah, I probably won't buy that seed again if it doesn't produce well. And this kind of gives me a really good idea of the different tomatoes that we like. I mean, I'm the main tomato eater in our family. Caillou, our eldest, also really likes tomatoes. But predominantly we want to use them for canning, making like salsa, roasted tomatoes, like diced tomatoes and stuff, relish, that kind of jazz. But I can do that with slices as well, so if we don't really enjoy them for fresh eating, they'll just go in the sauce. Alright, that's done. I'm actually really excited. I really hope they germinate well. I'm going to wrap them up now, and we'll see how it goes. But I'll keep you guys posted in the coming weeks. I mean, I'm still waiting for our onions and beets to germinate, and I know it's slower at this time of year, but I'm very impatient. Like tape and everything. Oh, that looks so good. Here, show everyone what you made. You made the dough and everything. Good job. Yeah, that looks amazing. It smells amazing. Yeah. We homeschool Hudson, and a big part of that is him kind of self-led learning in a sense. Like, we obviously get him to help us here on the farm. So he's learning how to like use machinery and build things and all sorts of stuff that the opportunities he wouldn't have in a local school setting. And he has taken the initiative without pressure from us to learn how to cook. So I'm actually really happy about that. That's like exactly, in a nutshell, what we encourage. That will do for now. I'm sure it will want to blow up at some point. We've got all sorts of scrap metal laying around, so I'll find some other things to lay on top. And I'm done. You get used to the rain out here. So Tim's been marking out our fence line for the orchard. So it's going to go straight through here because we want to include this lemon tree. Hello, darling. And then we're going to utilize the back of this building and go straight towards that fence line. And basically where we're here now will be the chicken, like a 4-bay chicken coop. And we'll probably put a couple of tanks up here actually. But this is the orchard. So if you've been watching our videos at all, I've got all sorts of videos discussing fruit trees. But we're hoping to mark this area out and start planting those and getting the fence in, because once the fence is in, that means the chickens can be contained to that area. They currently free range the whole property, which we don't mind, but once the veggie garden goes in, they will demolish our vegetables, and we don't want that, so we need to get fences in for the orchard. So Tim and his trusty string lines are at it again. It's a rainbow. Normally we get like a full rainbow.
That one in the ground and trying one of them posts.
Yeah, I think so too. Alright, standing at the other end of the orchard. This is going to be our fence line. And we're going to put a rooster pen down the back here, because this is where our sheep will be in the pasture that goes around the shed and that whole area over there. And we would like the roosters to be in with the sheep, but also if we need to, they've got access to the orchard then. Tim's just bringing the machine in. Have you got a chicken up there? This chicken is too friendly.
Yeah.
Oh, not my baby. So majestic.
And then gallops. Oh my god.
They got zoomies. Anyway, so yeah, rooster pen and a really nice big 4-bay pen like I've mentioned. So roughly for the layers it will be a 5x3 meter pen. And then a couple of 2x3 meter pens for pullets, the maternity ward, and ducks. Ducks are amazing in an orchard, so we definitely need to have ducks, but they stink, so they're going to be down this end. And then we've worked out we're going to do the spacing for our fruit trees at 5 meters between every fruit tree. We'll probably fit all up, it would be 30, but with the rooster pen in the way, maybe 28, 29 trees. So bloody ripper, really happy with that. That's a lot of food. Thanks, Randy. All right, we're finally getting the fruit trees in, so we're pretty pumped for that. Tim's just marking out now where we're going to put them, because we're going to use the auger attachment on the digger and get some holes in the ground. Here's the fruit trees we currently have ready to go. So what have we got? An apple, peach, a rooster for dinner. No, a plum. So they're all bare root. They were pretty affordable, especially at this time of year. And then we've got all of our citrus that we bought up in Mildura. So we've got kumquat, mandarin. We've got a few different varieties of oranges. So Valencia, blood orange, Washington navels, a Rio red grapefruit. What else we got? Is that it? Oh, and a Tangelo. So that's what. This one I'm going to treat for leaf curl, but it was on the end and it was already looking a bit sad when we bought it. So she needs a little bit of love. It's definitely spruced up a lot since I gave it a good feed. As you can see, some of the leaves are coming back nice and green. But yeah, I'm just going to do like a bicarb spray on it. And then we bought a bunch of olive trees. Oh, it's because I'm talking that the rooster has to join us. So this one here is a manzanillo. That one's going to be great for turning, like, you know, putting them in brine and for the boys to put on their pizzas and stuff. The rest of them, I don't even know how to pronounce it. Corregiola. They are going to be used for making oil. This is what happens when you ask kids to pick up all the metal from the fire pit, is they turn it into art. Like dangerous art. No one wants to stand on that. The poor old wood chip pile is getting lower. We've still got lots of gardens to go. I think we're at row 7, we've done half of 7. So we need to go and collect up some more this week. But it'll be good because we can get this around the fruit trees. I'm being a lot more gentle with the bare root fruit trees. So I'm just doing this all by hand so I can just gently like toss this dirt back onto it. I'm not putting any compost in the hole like I did the citrus. I'm just going to sit a bit of I've got a citrus and fruit like mix there that I'm just going to throw over the top, and then I'm going to mulch on top of it. I do need to water everything in, but this dirt is like so nice and moist because we get so much rain here. But still, this is the way I'm doing it at the moment. And I'm just trying to remove, like, because we live in like near the limestone coast, so a lot of sandstone and limestone, so I'm just tossing that to the sides as well. It's looking good though. I've only got 2 more, gosh, you can't even see them. 2 more bare rooted trees to go. All of the citrus is in, and I just have the olives left. So what do we got? 5 trees in so far. Chickens are already making an absolute mess of everything. But as they're going to live in here with the trees, that's okay. Hi guys. Hey Peppa. Cutie. Hey Mandy. Yeah. Little stomp around the edges. I think that looks really good. Nice and straight. Finally got myself a garden knife. And it cuts like butter. I know, but you're gonna get buried along with the tree. Alright, this one, I still need to put a little bit of that compost around the base. This is probably the one that's a little bit worse for wear. It's got some broken bits, and that's a shame because that's like the main runner. But I'm just going to give it a clean cut there. And it's really full. Now, you don't usually want to trim them when they're like budding like this. We're a little bit late. But we didn't really have many options, as you all know. Now I'm going to remove some of these because you don't want them to like, see how they're crossing? That's really hard to see. Oh God, look at my hands. Feels good to get my hands in the dirt though. So I'm going to remove anything that's like really crossing over and clean it up a little bit. So here's your before. And this is after. So it's a lot more open, like a vase shape. I've removed that center leader and moved the tag down a bit, but nothing's crossing over now. It looks a lot more open, so good airflow. All right, the sun's getting a lot lower, so it's all hands on deck before dinner time. Bentley's helping me get them watered in. What do we got? Hudson's been doing the mulch. Tim's over there with his chicken helpers, putting in the olives. Caillou's just come out, so maybe he can help Dad get the olives in the ground. Oh, actually, can you put the enchiladas in the oven, please?
Yeah, where are they?
In the kitchen. Thanks! Hudson surprised me by getting out my little wombat. I love wombats, and I've got a few garden art things. My parents got me this one. So good. We're on the last few trees. Oh, what a feeling to get these in.
The tree's fine.
So good. Bickering children, dirty hands. That's the life, hey Benno?
I haven't been here all day. What do you mean?
Yeah, but now you are, now you're helping.
Oh.
And bickering.
Eyes close enough to break your hands.
Were you in on that, Hannaford? Oh, where are you taking my water?
Water in the oven.
Oh, don't water the olive.
This is so handy.
Yeah.
Like, that's pretty good. It's only been on there for, what, 2 weeks?
About 2 weeks.
Yeah.
I don't know how you check the water.
I don't know, it's going everywhere. It's a hot mess, but it's handy.
Just leave that.
You found my other one in the shed.
It lost its ear.
Oh no!
It lost a whisker or two.
Oh, that's okay. This was a Mother's Day present quite a few years back.
Hand did not cut.
And Tim got it custom made for me. The bloke had never done a wombat before. It's usually got an ear, but
And some whisker.
she's been packed away for a while, so.
At least I won. And there's like a little bit of broken foot on the bottom.
Yeah, I think it's just from being like
Yeah, sun damage is
stuck in storage, yeah. Yeah, sun damage doesn't help.
Yeah, it was in Mildura.
You got muscles though, mate.
Really?
Hudson.
Just been seeing around all day.
You build muscle by doing stuff.
I got muscle.
Oh look, Kai's doing washing. It's great. That's so good to
Done.
have them all in. These olives look really good. Your day off? Farmers don't get a day off. I'm kidding, we're not farmers.
Beverly thinks we're a farmer.
Oh, I know. He told the school that we're farmers, which is ironic because it's a farming community and we are the least farmery type of all. So these just need a bit of mulch, which we'll do tomorrow. What's that, 5, is it? 1, 2.
Look at the sun.
So good. I know, it's nice.
It looks so bright.
I'm all rugged up because I just got rained on even though the sun's out. It was pouring a minute ago. But I wanted to show you guys my new tree. I got another one. This one is a nectarine, which I will remember forever now because I keep calling it an apricot and Tim keeps picking on me because I keep saying I need to buy an apricot tree. Anyway, we got a nectarine and the lady said it's probably about 7 years old and it was only like $44. So to have such an established tree, we're pretty happy with that. So Tim's going to dig a hole. I'll tell him where. Where should we put it? I reckon we should get it in line with the other one.
Oh, that's the mark.
Oh, look how wet it is.
I've already marked. So it's whether you want it here or...
I don't think it'll really matter, will it? I mean, we can have all the nut trees. Jeez, that sun is so bright now. We could put all the nut trees down like one section. I think we'll just keep all the fruit down this end.
There.
Yeah. Oh, digging something by hand, babe. It's been a while. I'm just teasing. Oh, in the sludge pit. At least all these trees got watered in. It's been so windy. You won't be able to see in the background, but our tank from the windmill is overflowing because it's been so windy. And these all look a little bit windswept. Poor darlings. They'll be okay. We bought some bigger, what do you call the things that go in the ground?
Stakes.
We bought some
Stakes.
bamboo stakes so that we can give them a bit of a stronger support. I think they need it out here. It's too windy otherwise. I just want to start some basil, fennel, and my garden plan says to start my second round of beetroot. But considering my first round have only just started germinating this week, I'm just not too sure whether I'm going to bother. Check out this glorious specimen of a tree. I need to get my secateurs though, because there's a few broken branches that I want to clean up. We have these random 3 buildings. Oh, Hudson's just like dumped his stuff in here. I was just going to say how I've set this one up as a bit of a garden shed for my beekeeping stuff. And then now it's like the kids have just put all their crap in here. But even our beautiful fireplace that's going to go in the house once it's renovated is all out here. So this one we can cook on. I know, I go on super random side quests all the time. So, story of Tim's life is trying to keep up with them. So, oh, that looks nice. Oh, hang on, that doesn't look deep enough.
It's up here.
Yeah, oh yeah, okay. Yep. Do you want me to hold it?
It's okay. I can manage.
Oh good, because I've got my nice boots on, even though they're all wet and I've been sitting in puddles. That dog's looking for rabbits again. I hear him bashing around in the shed. So much bigger than the others. It's awesome. For like $10 extra. But they didn't really have anything else that we didn't already have, or if they had an apricot, hey babe, I would have got that.
Apparently we've already got one.
Not bad. Lovely. It's taller than you are. That's probably about 7.5 foot.
Yeah.
Now these all look so little. You can't even really see them in the camera because they blend with all the green. Beautiful. So it's just a bit of cow manure that we're just popping on top. For the bare root ones, we don't put anything in the hole. We just put it on top of it to keep it happy. This one's already starting to bud, like most of them are this time of year. So it looks really strong, but because of the wind out there, she said like a couple of the, you know, side shoots, they just got a bit, they just snapped. So I'm just giving them a nice clean cut rather than ripping them off. It's just a bit more gentle on the tree. There we go. So this is what we got, a gold mine. Oh, the camera's gone funny. Gold mine. Oh, there you go, $45. This is good because we like the white flesh. I've also made sure all the fruit trees that we've gotten that are stone fruits are freestone. So just as like a comparison, this is the, what's this, the peach? Yeah, and it's not very big compared to that one. But now that they're in the ground, it's amazing how fast they grow once they're in the ground. So even this one will do so much better now that it's planted. Oh, you're so onto it. He's even on the mulch for me. I've done nothing except say where to plant it. Story of his life. Everyone needs a Tim in their life. Just a hard-working fella.
So your chooks can stuff it up.
Oh, I know, they're shocking, but they're not here at the moment. I don't know where they are, so it's a good sign. Yay! This orchard is, wow, that is not in line at all.
Yeah, it is.
No.
Close enough.
Close enough.
Where are you standing?
Well, if I'm standing in line with the other
why.
trees.
Yes, I'll line with that.
Oh no, I'm about to get educated.
You're going for the first line. So that second tree in slightly off, and then that tree's going like that.
Yeah, no, she's on the piss. That's alright, we'll stake it and pull it back.
This here is your first line. That's your second line.
Oh.
It's not an exact science, it's close enough.
Okay. That sounds like me. That's like something I would say. That'll do.
It'll do.
You're normally like, I need a string on, I need to mark this out. Oh, look how excited he's getting.
They're roughly 5 metres apart, so that's all you need.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it's good. No, we're bloody happy with that. Ripper. Oh no, look at the condensation in the camera.
Oh no. You need to buy a new one, babe.
Far out. These, I'm having a really bad run of luck with cameras. My GoPro 9 has completely buggered itself. It was working absolutely fine. We travelled Australia with it and we had no problems until we went to WA, and it turns on and straight off immediately. I can't even factory reset it because it turns off so quickly. And then this one, the battery runs out super quick. I've now got condensation on the lens, which I can see. I don't know why. My main camera, the lens is absolutely filthy because we're outside and stuff, and we've tried blowing it out and it just pushed more dirt in. So I either have to get it serviced, well, no, I have to get it serviced and pay someone to do that. So I don't know. Cameras, but I like to document everything. I think it's going to be really fun to look back on it all later on. So anyway, that's the orchard in a nutshell. She's all done, well, for now, until I keep buying more trees. I still want to get an apricot, a pear. I've got seeds to try and start quince, locust, and I want to get some nut trees. The walnut we're probably going to put down the back with the pines, but I do want like almonds and stuff, so that'll fill in like this section. Plenty of room for when I find things. And then I thought I might run a kiwi, I know you need a male and female for kiwi fruits, and passion fruit, but like over the rooster pen that's going to go down there. So yeah, anyway, it's been very productive lately, even like just in amongst the rain. The minute it stops, like we're out here again. But yeah, I know you guys have seen me start a lot of seeds, but I do want to get a few more done. It's been a few days since I did that first lot, so all right, I think that'll do us. But thanks so much for joining us. Big thanks to all the comments and likes and yeah, all the interaction. It's been wonderful. Hope that you guys are enjoying tagging along in our crazy little world out here. But yeah, we'll see you guys next week. Have a good weekend. Bye.